find Pepe living right around here in the forests of New Jersey. And believe it, actually, before I ask you this, what do you think about skunks, guys? How do they smell? They smell pretty bad, right? Well, no matter how bad they smell, they actually help us out a lot. Did you know that? They help us out because in the forest, they eat everything that nothing else wants to eat. In the forest, they eat all the dead stuff. They eat rotten plants, okay, rotten things that might have died, that make the forest smell really bad. So without these guys eating all that bad stuff, our planet would smell horrible. So these guys help our planet smell nice and clean. Isn't that neat? Now I want to tell you a little story about Pepe, okay? So I need you to use your imaginations with me. Can you do that? Yes. Okay, so we're going to pretend that this guy is walking around in the woods, maybe across the street. There's some woods over there. So he's walking around finding some dead stuff to eat, and there is a big scary fox over there. Okay, so he sees that fox, the fox sees Pepe, the fox has never seen a skunk before, and he would think, you look like you'd be pretty good to eat. I'm going to have myself a snack. So the fox would start to chase Pepe. Pepe can't run too fast. Check out his little short legs. Do you think he would run faster than the fox? No. No way. So the fox would catch up to the skunk, and the skunk would look at that fox. He would say, man, don't you know who I am? I am a skunk. You want to stay away from me. You know what that fox would say? He would say, I've never heard of you before. You look like food to me. So what would Pepe do? He's getting really scared. What would he do, guys?
He'll spray on you.
What he would do, he would take his two front feet. I need you guys to help me with this. Take his two front feet, go like this on the ground. He would stamp his 2 feet on the ground. The fox would look at him and say, Pepe, you are doing a little dance. That is very silly. I'm about to eat you and you're dancing. So now he's not going away. What does Pepe do now? He's getting really scared. Okay, not yet. Now what he would do is growl at the fox. He would go, arr! Can you guys do that? Arr! He would growl. The fox would say, Pepe, you are half the size of me. I can growl 5 times louder than you can. It's like you're singing me a song. This is very silly. So the fox would take a step closer. He's not going away. Now what does Pepe do, guys?
Spray!
No. Now he would face the fox. He would actually stand on his hands and do a handstand at the fox. He wants to show the fox his colors. Because if an animal is black and white, what does that mean?
He'll spray on you.
Well, it's a warning, exactly. He uses these colors to show the fox that he is dangerous. But the fox has never seen a skunk before. And he says now, hold on a second. Mr. Skunk, first you do a little dance, then you sing me a song, and now you are doing gymnastics. This is getting ridiculous. So now he's going in to eat Pepe, and what does Pepe do?
Spray!
He would raise his tail right at the fox. He would take very careful aim and spray that fox right in the face. That's pee! Pee! It's okay. Does it smell bad? No.
Yes!
Water.
No! Is that no pee?
Alright, truth is, guys, it's alright, it is just water. Truth is, Pepe can't spray anymore. When Pepe was a little baby skunk, somebody decided it would be a good idea to keep him as a pet. They picked him up, brought him over to get an operation to take 2 smelly bags out of his body because a skunk has these 2 really tiny bags that have all this smelly stuff inside. So he got an operation to take those 2 bags out, and the people tried to keep him as a pet. Turns out skunks are pretty grumpy and they have very sharp claws and very sharp teeth. Do not make good pets. So they asked us to take him, and we did. And unfortunately, since he does not have those 2 bags in his body anymore, he can't spray. And he can't live out in the wild because he has no way to protect himself. Okay, so does anyone have any questions about Pepe? You have a question?
I'd like to have Pepe.
Alright, I can't let you pet him, unfortunately, because skunks have very strong noses. And if you guys were to put your fingers near his face, especially since you were just eating, if you had, say, a hot dog, and if you put your fingers near Pepe's face, he would smell your fingers and say, hot dogs, awesome. He would take a bite, and there goes your finger. So that would not be very good. He thinks that what he smells, if it smells like food, it is food. So that's the reason I can't let you pet him. One more question.
Does he have a brother or something?
Oh, that's his friend. I don't think it's his brother.
That one's named Lepew.
That one is Lepew girl. Okay.
Flower.
Well, he couldn't scratch. He has very long nails. Okay, so take a look at his face. He's actually kind abs. Okay, you want to see his face? Are my teeth?
All right, now, while Miss Kim's putting the skunk away, I'm going to take out the alligator that I mentioned too. Okay? And so, this guy, remember I told you he had an accident with a car. So he's learned that people can be scary. So I want you guys are doing great. You're being really good teachers, okay? So let me grab him. I'll be right back, okay?